to reveal new features for Overworld that have never been seen before.
Give it to us, baby. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Multiplayer. And we don't have sound of the video, just hearing breathing in the background. All right. Look at that. Everybody running around with their Illuvials. God damn. Fighting them straight up. Look how fucking cool that looks. I'm so happy we're bringing combat to the Overworld. We have a full player game, the arena. We don't need auto battler in the Overworld. This is perfect. Look at that. Yo! All right. We got quests. That is sick. Dude, there we go. There you have it. We're freaking combat in the Overworld. We run around with Illuvials. We see each other in the Sanctum Mesa, can battle each other. And we have quests, so you have more to do, and it's a little bit more live.
So
the best news we have had in so long. This looks as clean as I've ever seen it.
Into the first feature, dynamic combat. Our players wanted more action, and now you can control battles directly. You can summon Illuvials and fight in real time and get faster, intense battles with new weapons and abilities. We've completely redefined
we got
combat
sword
in the Overworld. The second feature...
Dude, you saw that even Adoredo is hitting in from the side.
Combat.
Look at that. It's a 2-on-2.
The second feature is multiplayer. Overworld is now a social place where you can team up with voice and message chat and explore and battle together in real time. Go into the Overworld with friends and fight hordes of Illuvials and Leviathans, or do more simple things like discussing the Illuvials that you just caught or lining up trades in real time, which currently happen in our Discord, which isn't the greatest experience. Early on, when we launched earlier this year in July, it was a little bit frustrating to people that there was a microtransaction every time you went into the Overworld. And for us, we always envisioned that the Overworld would be like opening a pack of cards. You go in there, you collect the Illuvials that you want, and you pay for that, right? Like you would if you go and buy a pack of Pokemon cards in GameStop. Unfortunately, that wasn't received very well, and so this co-op mode is a completely free-to-play mode, and you face endless waves of enemies while progressing and leveling up your ranger and picking up some sweet loot along the way.
All right. What?
The third feature and...
Wait, what? What? We got endless survival in the Overworld free-to-play? What is happening?
And last feature is progression and quests. One of the frustrating things about building so many games at once was we needed to make sacrifices, and unfortunately, the story was one of them. And I don't mean we don't have a storyline. As you can see from the cinematic, there's quite a bit to uncover there, but it was more so that we needed to draw a line in the sand.
Free screen.
We've been building
Cameraman.
for 4 years.
Production.
And work out, do we just launch now, or do we keep on adding things in? And we made the tough choice to launch. And one of those sacrifices was the lore. And now with this new quests and progression system that we have, you'll finally be able to uncover the mysteries of this planet, which still to this day, after 4 or 5 years of us talking about Illuvium, no one is aware of what Illuvium is, why the Rangers are on the planet, why you're trying to repair your ship to go back home. And so this is a feature that people have been waiting for a long, long time, and I think it's going to be really well received.
Yo! We're getting lower. It's time for some lore, and it's coming.
You can also do things like battle these NPCs, more like a typical MMO style experience. If anyone has played World of Warcraft back in the day, it's that type of thing where you grab a whole bunch of people together and you can go and do raids and get cool loot. And yeah, it just completely changes the game in Overworld.
So he's not wrong there. We are going definitely an MMO direction with these changes, and I like it.
The last thing that I want to talk about is Arena. So 4 years ago, a very smart VC, well, he didn't invest at the time, so maybe not smart, but told us when he looked at our
350K prize pool.
He said, I love everything, but you're missing rewards. And I said to him, no, we're not. We have 3 million ILV put aside for staking rewards. And he said, I'm not talking about staking rewards. I'm talking about in-game incentives. And luckily enough, we had that conversation, and I looked into it, and I thought, you know what? This is a bit of a silver bullet that we have that mainstream games don't have. It's a way to incentivize your users and retain them over time. And today...
So basically, it's not played to earn. It's not airdrop to earn, whatever it is, play to airdrop. It's basically just an easier way of monetizing your gameplay if you're a good player. It's just esports, but more accessible for the broad masses, because maybe you don't have to be top 10, you have to be top 1,000 to get a cut of the pie.
With the 1 million ILV we've put aside, we have a war chest of $40 million that we can use for tournaments, which will be starting next month. So you'll be able to play Illuvium, and we'll start to bring in pros from our competitors' games and have monthly prize pools of over $350,000. So when we talk about getting mainstream adoption, these are the types of things that Web3 brings to allow us to actually get that across. With these tournaments, one of our partners, Polymos, who's actually on the gaming booth with us, they've got a system which basically allows you to borrow an alluvial. And so what I mean by that is to go into these tournaments and win, you need really good alluvials. And the problem with that is most of these good alluvials on our marketplace cost a lot of money. So this system that Polymos has...
You should mention that also there will be tournaments, leaderboards, and all of that stuff for free to play, right? It's like if you want to go the extra step, you have to do this, but you're not forced to do it. I guess it's a crypto convention, so it's not really important to cater to Web2 audience there. But yeah, that's one side of the coin that's, I think, super important.
Built allows you to go and borrow one of these characters, go and play your tournament, ideally win that tournament, get your prize money, and then go back and give that alluvial back. And hopefully then you've got enough money next time to be able to actually go and buy them and then own it yourself. So that's really cool.
That is nice, though. That is nice. If that's very streamlined, the whole process of renting alluvials, and it's not a lot, then you just, spend $2-3 for a week and you can play with them. Or you spend $5 and you can use them in the tournament and in the ranked leaderboards and everything. I think we still need free to play just to onboard, to ever have a chance in the future to onboard mainstream Web2 audiences. Because a TFT player will never come into a TFT clone as they will see it, even though we will be pretty individual. He's not going to come in there and be like, all right, let's spend $200, $2,000, whatever the number is, to play the game competitively on have the same chances as everybody. Like, people are used to downloading the game, starting the game, maybe have to do something to unlock ranked, but once you play ranked, you have the same chances as everybody. That's the case, especially in strategy games.
We've got a gaming booth that's going to be running tournaments all throughout permissionless. If you're into auto battlers or you just want to try a fun game, come out and see us. If you register,
it's going to be Gauntlet or what? Or whatever.
3 different tournaments worth $2,500 prize money each day.
Let's go.
So it's definitely worth your while, and would love to see you over there. The last thing that I wanted to mention is a cross-IP collaboration for the first time that we're doing with Illuvium, and that might seem crazy, but over the last 4 years, I must have received call it 500 requests from different games to be able to do collaborations with us. And we're very, very particular with who we work with. One of them that we decided 6 months ago now was Futureverse. But I won't talk too much about that. I'll let Aaron come up on stage and showcase what we're doing together and how we're building this interoperable universe that is completely open. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yay! Kieran killed it. He was a bit nervous, I would say. I don't know how big the audience is, but yeah. He delivered his points. Great stuff, man. Good changes. Oh, it's a lot to take in, huh?